farm and factory in Nigeria by GB Foods, which is a Spanish conglomerate from the country of Spain, and also a groundbreaking ceremony for further expansion. The current capacity of that factory is 620 metric tons of tomato per day. And with the expansion, that will bring the capacity to 1,200 metric tons per day. The farm is made up of, they have about 6,700 farm workers, and I'm glad to say that 70% of those farm workers are women, ranging from younger ones in their youth age to elderly women. They have an outgrower scheme that also employs about 5,000, cultivates about 5,000 hectares, and they also have of farmland and have 1,500 hectares of seedling production. Mr. President was represented by my humble self, and along with me we had Honorable Minister of Information and National Orientation, the Honorable Minister of Budget and National Planning. We also had the Governor of Kebbi State and members of the National Assembly from Kebbi State, members of the State Executive Council, and the Emir of Yauri present at the function. We also had the ambassador of Spain to Nigeria. He was also at like I said, that was a company that is based in Spain. What they have shown, that is a manifestation of the confidence that they have, a foreign company has in the leadership of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to not only increase their capacity, but increase their presence in Ngaski. I'm not sure if some of you know where Ngaski is. It's on the shores of the upper part of the Kayenji Lake in Kebbi State. So it took us almost like 6 hours from Kebbi, between Kebbi, to that particular location. However, they have the nearest exit for them is southwards towards Ilorin, where they will come out around Jabba and Mokwa and to Lagos. They produce concentrates from the tomatoes. Thereby, from there, they take the concentrates to Lagos, where in their factory they manufacture, if you recall, Gino tomato paste. So the farm is in Ngaski in Kebbi State.
Also in council today, Mr. President reiterated his directive to the security agencies and the Ministry of Defense to ensure that those our kids that have been abducted by these criminal gangs are brought back to their homes safely. And Mr. President has also reiterated his zero tolerance for the payment of ransom. That was also mentioned by Mr. President in council today. So the security agencies are working around the clock. These children and people that have been abducted by criminal elements will be brought back to safety pretty soon. The security agencies are working hard in that direction. And Mr. President has also directed that no ransom will be paid by government to any of these criminal elements. I think it's important that that is being put out there. Thank you. I will now invite a gentleman of the press to ask questions, and then
today we got augmentation approval for Obanaja in Lokoja to Benin Road, Obajana in Kogi State to Benin, a total of 244 kilometers and 489 kilometers dualized. Recall that in 2012, this project was awarded to 4 contractors, CGC, Mothercard, Dantata and so, and then RCC, at a total cost of 122 billion. and that was for light rehabilitation. And about 2018, the past administration reviewed the project and dualized it. And that's why you have a total of 489 kilometers. And then now got no objection from BPP. And then when I came on board in August, we were supposed to present the no objection to FEC in line with the due process. And we decided to review the project, one, to determine whether the dualization was desirable in view of the economic challenges, and two, to see the texture of the soil and what to do. So we went through the route in September, and we saw the need to dualize the route. For example, if you go to Okpela, where you have Dangote and you have Bua, the two trucks cannot move side by side in one carriageway. We saw it with our eyes. And we also saw that the terrain for the new carriageway, was very soft. And the only thing that could, attest and arrest the situation, is to use concrete. So we had to now rescope the project, but we didn't increase the cost. And so we got approval for augmentation from 122 billion to 897 billion. And so the contractors were off-site because they will not be working and they will not be paid based on the new basic rates. So we got them back to site, and today we got approval. Now, under FEMA, we got approval for the construction of Isheri North Lagos route, which is to connect Ogun State. And this is an alternative route to Lagos Shagamu road. And by the law, we're going to tow this Lagos Shagamu when completed. And by law, for you to tow a road, federal road, you have to have an alternative. So this approval of about 2.23 billion to connect, this Lagos Isheri North to Ogun State is a major breakthrough, so that has freed the Lagos Shagamu for tolling. And finally, we also got approval for outer marina shore protection. The shore protection was done over 50 years back with sheet piles. And we had to drag the Minister of Finance and Coordinating Minister of the Economy. And we took a tour with Jilobeja through the entire shoreline of 3.92 kilometers. We went to Jilobeja, we went to CCCC, we went with CBC, and they built well. And we demanded for them to inspect and then give out their proposal. Only Build Well and CCC brought their proposal, whereas CCC was quoting on 3.2 kilometers and 134 billion. Build Well was quoting on 3.9 kilometer, a difference of 7 kilometers, and quoted 114 billion. We sent the two to BPP, and BPP found merit in Build Well because of cost, and of course, latest technology in doing shore protection using interlocking concrete, which will not be subject to rusting. And so we got approval for Build Well in the sum of 114 billion. And this shore protection is protecting a lot of critical infrastructure of federal government and even state government. The recently inaugurated, rail line in Lagos by Mr. President for Lagos State is just by the shoreline. And we had pictures of what is existing there now, and it's quite critical. And we'll be asking Mr. President to give us special funding, because I have to leverage on the dry season to do the piling work. That's what we had today. Thank you.